News now, some local parents will sleep better tonight now that 2 registered sex offenders have been moved again. And they were first relocated to North Buffalo from a group home in West Seneca.
News 4's CALLAN just spoke with neighbors in North Buffalo and has the latest information on where the sex offenders are now. CALLAN?
Don, Jackie, one of the men has been relocated to Mount Morris, New York, which is south of Rochester, and the other, we're being told, has left supervised care altogether. Now parents living on Rosemary Avenue tell us they're relieved.
I'm thrilled that they're out of our neighborhood.
Andy Buss lives down the road from 76 Rosemary Avenue, where the state put 2 level 2 sex offenders after they were removed from a group home in West Seneca.
When I heard they were moved in, I was nervous. Like I said, I have a 5-year-old son. He likes to play in the front yard, and I don't want to have predators living in my neighborhood.
Neighbors just received this letter from Assemblywoman Crystal Peoples-Stokes saying the 2 men have officially been relocated. She says one man was sent south of Rochester. The other chose to leave supervised care altogether. We asked the state why the men were moved. The Office for Persons with Developmental Disabilities tells us they can't comment on specific cases because of confidentiality laws. But they say, quote, they provide support for people with developmental disabilities in the most appropriate environment based on their needs.
I think the system needs to be improved in a sense to where they can't just take these people that were indicted for sexual abuse and just put them in a facility that's not meant for them.
They were watched, or they were supposed to be, but there was 1 or 2 evenings where the one gentleman was out there alone sitting on the sidewalk in a chair, and I decided I would come out and pull up my chair and sit in my driveway just to, keep watch.
Keith Page lives across the street and says he's relieved this is all over.
People can get back to normal, can keep their doors open, and don't have to be watching over their shoulders.
The State Office for People with Developmental Disabilities says registered sex offenders account for a very small percentage of those they serve, and the majority of people they serve are voluntarily in the state's care. Reporting in the newsroom, CALLAN, News 4 at 11.